Welcome to our budget breakfast here at Portal. It's great to see so many of you here this morning. And I know Dawn was having kittens about whether we were going to fit everybody in on the tables this morning, so it's good to see so many of you. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Andrew Hague. I'm one of the partners here at Howard Worth. I'm just going to do a few little housekeeping things first of all. We've got the fire escapes over there to the back, so hopefully we won't be bothered by a fire drill, but if we are, they're over there. Can you just please all check your mobile phones as well, just to make sure they're turned on to silent? We do have the Howard Worth Budget 2016 hashtag if you want to tweet during the event, so please feel free. And we do got our questions at the end, if you can just make a note of them and just ask them at the end. We've got a panel today who will take those at the end. So, on the 16th of March, George Osborne stepped up to present his 8th budget. And it was a challenging one, with lots of economic uncertainty, and a referendum on EU membership in the offing. And then over the weekend, the big bombshell went up, with Ian Duncan Smith's resignation over welfare reforms of the personal independence payment. I think we'll see later on whether it's going to be make or break for Osborne in Parliament when he's speaking later. Chris, it might be over to you later on in the year for a second budget. Who knows at this point in time? Last autumn, George has a little bit of wiggle room from generous forecasts from the Office for Budget Responsibility. However, since then, world economic woes have worsened, and the Chancellor has actually breached a couple of his own fiscal rules. Now, he said he wanted a long-term plan for the next generation millennials. But as I've already said, we've actually got an EU referendum around the corner. And he highlighted in his budget the OBR's comments that a lead would bring disruptive uncertainty. Now, we know we like audience participation here at Howard Worth in our budget breakfasts, and we did our own poll last year. So you'll actually see on your tables some cards with red or green on either side. So can you all do me a favour and just hand those about on your table for me? And we're going to do a quick straw poll ourselves. And repeat what we did before. It's red if you want us to go and leave, and green if you want to stay. So, green if you want to stay, red if you want to go. So everybody, can you hold up your red or greens, please? Green is stay, red is go. And can you keep holding that up, please? Guys, I think this is too good of an opportunity to miss. We're going to do a quick selfie while you're all holding those up, please. So, there we go. That's for posterity. I'll be tweeting that in a minute, so thank you very much for that. I actually think, looking at that, the Greens for staying had it, and that was actually the same situation last year as well, but who knows what's going to happen over the next few months? There's going to be a lot of comment in the press, so we'll watch this space. One consistent we've had, though, in our budget breakfasts is Mike Donnan. He's been presenting here since 2008 at our budgets. Actually, back then, Alistair Darling was the Chancellor. Now, in 2008, watchwords for him were stability, opportunity, and building a strong, sustainable future. And looking back at the economy then, government revenue was actually 575 billion back in 2008. Looking forward, this is a sort of projections looking forward, and we can actually see the various different budgets we've had recently. It's actually projected to be 850 billion looking at 2021. But, unfortunately, we must bid farewell to Mike, and especially his famous briefcase, as Mike is retiring from the practice. Now, all of us at Howard Worth know Mike has a special affinity for his briefcase. It's renowned within our offices. It's old and it's battered, but it goes everywhere with him. Meetings, lunches, Christmas parties, you name it, it comes with him. Mike, we wish you all the best for the future and your retirement as the briefcase and you head off to the sunny shores of Heswell. Can I ask you all just to give Mike a quick round of applause for appreciation? So today we actually have a fresh-faced look to our panel today. We're joined by Tim Lewin. Together with David Glaister, we'll give you a guide through the budget. Tim joins us as a chartered tax advisor with over 20 years' experience. And he was previously at Coopers and Lybrand and has a specialism in the automotive sector. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Tim. Thank you.